I just want to tell you a little bit about how I come to be doing this, because many of you will relate to what happened to me. So many of us listening to this or watching this have been in church many years, as I had when I went off to university a long while ago. But it turned out that although I had had one tremendous gift from church, that I had come to know Christ as Saviour and I'd learnt the Bible, I was not prepared for all the questions that mattered most in university. I was naive, and to this day I rarely find a priest or pastor whose congregation are properly prepared for university when they set off. The questions that will destroy the soul of your young people as they set off for university are not the ones that you're thinking about. Right at the heart of our culture is an incoherent idea which almost every student holds, that truth is relative. The phrase itself, of course, is incoherent. You only have to say, including that statement. You cannot prove that truth is relative by making an absolute statement. Nobody can do that. That's obvious nonsense. And yet, for years, I didn't notice that. And I was certainly never taught it. Out of that mud, that swamp of moral relativism, come a whole host of other problems. Almost invariably getting good things in wrong places. That relativistic view of things stops us seeing clearly what matters most. The worst example is what happened to me in science, where I began to believe, as, say, Dawkins does now, that science can answer all the questions. That, again, is ridiculous. I should have stopped and thought, and I never did. The things that matter to you and to me and to everyone else most are things like love and fidelity, honor and truth. Now, those things have no material existence. That means that science has nothing to say about them. It cannot provide the most basic building blocks for a society. Here's a little sort of soundbite for you to mull over. It comes from Malcolm Muggeridge, who years and years ago said he could see clearly that the Western world was going to choose between two things. Was it going to primarily be concerned with the quality of life, or was it going to be concerned with the sanctity of life? I don't think you'll have much doubt, even looking around a church, as to which of those two is currently dominant. What Malcolm Muggeridge understood is that that is not a small difference. It is absolutely huge.